Very good morning to all of you. Dear students, today we shall discuss about chemical properties of benzene. So, in our previous class, we have discussed about nomenclature of benzene and substituted benzenes, structure of benzene we have seen, what are the criteria for a molecule to become aromaticity is discussed, and also physical properties, method for preparation of benzene. All these things are discussed in our previous video. So, today we shall see the chemical properties of benzene. You know, alkenes and alkynes have unsaturated pi bonds, and so they undergo addition reaction very easily. So, those molecules having pi bonds undergo addition reaction very easily. In the same way, benzene also has 3 pi bonds. So, we may expect that benzene also should undergo addition reaction, but benzene will not undergo addition reaction under normal condition. It is very difficult to carry out addition reaction with the benzene. What is the reason why it is not undergoing addition reaction? Reason is it has resonance delocalization of pi electrons. So, we have seen in our last video that benzene has resonance delocalization. So, we write a circle inside the benzene ring. So, because of resonance delocalization, the pi electrons are not readily available for addition reaction. So, if you think that pi electron is here, then you can plan of addition reaction at between these two carbon atom, but it is not localized, it undergo delocalization. So, the position of pi electron changes with the time. So, as a result, it is difficult to carry out addition reaction over benzene ring. So, the actual reason why benzene is not undergoing addition reaction is it has stability due to resonance delocalization. Then what type of reaction takes place with the benzene? You see, aromatic molecules most commonly undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic substitution reaction. What is electrophilic substitution reaction? So, first of all, what is meant by electrophile? So, we have discussed in our last unit, that is general basic concepts of organic chemistry, where we have discussed about electrophiles and nucleophiles. So, what do you mean by electrophile? Electrophile is electron deficient species, hence has love or affection towards electron. So, positively charged group which has affection towards negative charge is called electrophile, whereas nucleophile is electron rich group. So, it is negatively charged group or neutral molecule having lone pair. So, such electron rich group are called nucleophiles, which have affection towards positively charged nucleus. Okay. So, electrophiles are nothing but electron deficient species, nucleophiles are nothing but electron rich species. Now, this kind of electrophiles will attack on benzene ring and cause substitution reaction. So, there are 5 important types of electrophilic substitution reactions. They are halogenation, second one is nitration, third one is sulfonation, fourth one is Friedel-Crafts, alkylation, and fifth one Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. These are the 5 important types of electrophilic substitution reactions. So, question comes, why benzene or any other aromatic molecules undergo electrophilic substitution reaction? The reason is benzene has delocalizing pi electron cloud over the surface of the molecular plane. So, it has delocalization of 6 electrons. It means it has readily available electrons over the benzene. So, these electrons are loosely bound, pi bonds are weak bonds. So, it is loosely bound electrons, hence they are readily available electrons. So, it is a kind of electron rich group. Okay. So, when electron deficient electrophile comes to the vicinity of such electron rich benzene molecule, these pi electrons capture this electrophile and substitute the hydrogen present on the benzene ring. So, one of the hydrogen present on benzene ring, it may be on any carbon atom. So, there will be one on hydrogen. So, any one hydrogen will be replaced by this electrophile because the pi electrons attract these electron deficient electrophiles. Okay. So, now we shall see each electrophilic substitution reaction one by one. So, the first one is halogenation, or I will take it as chlorination reaction. Chlorination reaction. So, for chlorination, hydrogen present on benzene should be replaced by or substituted by chlorine atom. Chlorine atom. So, what are the conditions? What are the reagents to be used for this chlorination reaction? The reagents are benzene with chlorine in the presence of a catalyst called anhydrous aluminum chloride. It is a Lewis acid. That catalyst is used for the reaction. So, when you treat benzene with chlorine in the presence of aluminum chloride, it gives corresponding chlorobenzene. Chlorobenzene. So, in place of chlorine, if we use bromine, then we get corresponding bromobenzene. Okay. So, we shall see the mechanism. Each electrophilic substitution reaction has 3-step mechanism. 3-step mechanism. It can be asked for 3 marks. So, there will be 5 important electrophilic substitution reaction. For each electrophilic substitution reaction, there are 3-step mechanism. They are very close to each other. So, mechanism is identical, very similar, only the steps are little bit different. Okay. So, first step is generation of electrophile. Second step is abstraction of electrophile by the benzene ring. Third step is re-aromatization of benzene ring leading to the formation of a product. So, first step is generation of electrophile. Second step, reaction between benzene and electrophile leading to the formation of a carbocation intermediate. Third step is re-aromatization of benzene ring leading to the formation of a product. So, now we shall see the first step, step 1, that is generation of electrophile. So, you know electrophile means it is a positively charged group. Okay. So, the reagent we use for chlorination is chlorine molecule and aluminum chloride catalyst. What is the role of this aluminum chloride? You know, aluminum chloride is Lewis acid. Why we call it as Lewis acid? Because aluminum is attached to 3 chlorine atoms. So, number of electrons around aluminum is 6. 3 bonds means number of electrons around aluminum is 6. And you know, any atom having 8 electron around it is stable according to octet rule. Any atom having less than 8 electron is electron deficient in nature. So, such electron deficient molecules act as Lewis acids which accept the electron given by the donor. So, here aluminum chloride looks like electron acceptor, hence it is called as Lewis acid. So, when aluminum chloride reacts with the chlorine, this chlorine donates one of its Cl atom, chlorine atom, along with this bond pair of electron to aluminum chloride. Reason is it is acceptor of electron. So, this bond pair of electron along with this chlorine atom is given to aluminum chloride. So, this Cl gets positive charge and AlCl3 converts into AlCl4 minus. Now, this group is called electrophile. Electrophile. Why it is called electrophile? Because it has a positive charge. So, first step is generation of this electrophile that is required for the further substitution reaction. Second step is reaction between benzene and electrophile. Benzene and electrophile. You know, these pi electrons are readily available electrons. So, benzene acts as electron rich group. When electron deficient electrophile comes close to benzene ring, this pi electron capture this electrophile, leading to the formation of this intermediate. You see, just imagine this pi bond captures this electrophile and it is attached to this carbon atom. So, a pi bond is nothing but sharing of two electrons, right? Now, both these electrons capture this chloride ion and attach to this carbon atom. As a result, this carbon experience electron deficiency, hence it gets a positive charge. So, both electrons goes to this carbon atom along with this chloronium ion, hence this carbon loses its electron, so it gets a positive charge. So, this is the carbocation intermediate formed in the step 2. Now, the last step, step 3, that is re-aromatization of benzene ring leading to the formation of chlorobenzene. So, we have carbocation intermediate, and remember, on each carbon atom there is hydrogen. In benzene molecule, on each carbon atom there is one hydrogen. So, at this carbon atom along with the chlorine there is one hydrogen atom. Now, we have one more intermediate that is formed in step 1, that is AlCl4 minus. So, this AlCl4 minus has a negative charge, so it captures this proton. It captures the proton. So, this bond shift here, as a result we get a double bond between these two carbon atoms. So, earlier there were two double bonds, now a new bond formed between these two carbon atoms. So, we get re-aromatization, it leads to re-aromatization. So, over this carbon atom we have chlorine. Because of the shift of this electron, the positive charge is cancelled, okay, it is neutralized. So, ultimately we get chlorobenzene and this proton is taken by AlCl4. So, it converts into AlCl3 plus HCl. So, this catalyst is again obtained at the end of the reaction, that can be recycled, that can be used for next molecule. Okay. So, AlCl3 is obtained at the end of the reaction, catalyst is regenerated, can be used as the attractor of one Cl minus ion from a new chlorine molecule. So, it is continuous, another molecule converts into chlorobenzene, again AlCl3 is produced at the end of the reaction, can be used for one more molecule. So, likewise benzene is converted into chlorobenzene. So, for the next 4 molecules also the steps are identical, very similar. So, first step will be generation of electrophile. For chlorination, electrophile is chloronium ion. For nitration, the electrophile could be different, but the type of reaction is the same, generation of electrophile. Second step, reaction between benzene and electrophile. Third step is re-aromatization leading to the formation of a product. Okay. So, this is the first electrophilic substitution reaction called chlorination. Now, if you use excess of chlorine, So, here in this case benzene and chlorine are taken in 1:1 ratio, 1:1 ratio. So, we get chlorobenzene. If we use excess of chlorine, then what could be the product? So, if we use excess of chlorine, then all hydrogens, all 6 hydrogens are replaced by chlorine atom. So, we get this hexachlorobenzene molecule, hexachlorobenzene molecule. So, if we use 1:1 ratio of benzene and chlorine, we get only chlorobenzene. If we use excess of chlorine, then we get all 6 hydrogens are substituted by chlorine atoms. So, we get hexachlorobenzene molecule. Okay. So, that is about chlorination. Now, second type of electrophilic substitution reaction, it is called nitration. So, what do you mean by nitration? Hydrogen atom of benzene ring should be replaced by nitro group to convert into nitrobenzene, then it is called nitration. So, the reagents used for nitration is mixture of concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. This mixture of nitric acid and sulfuric acid is called nitrating mixture, nitrating mixture. So, it is called nitrating mixture. So, when we treat benzene with the nitrating mixture, we get corresponding nitrobenzene, nitrobenzene. Okay. So, one molecule of water will be eliminated. So, we have to see the mechanism now. You know, electrophilic substitution has 3 steps. First step will be generation of electrophile. Second step is reaction between benzene and electrophile. Third step is formation of a product. So, first step is generation of electrophile. See, nitric acid has this structure. When we treat nitric acid with sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid is a stronger acid compared to nitric acid. So, it acts as a proton donor. Acid means it is a proton donor. So, it donates proton to nitric acid. So, this nitric acid has a lone pair over oxygen. It accepts the proton given by sulfuric acid. So, converts into this intermediate. Okay. So, H2SO4 donates one proton. So, H2SO4 itself will convert into HSO4 minus. Now, this negative charge shift here and a molecule of water will be eliminated. As a result, we get NO2 plus water molecule. Water molecule. Sorry, I made a mistake here. It is N double bond O, so it should be N double bond O, not OH. Okay, so it is N double bond O. When you shift this bond, we get N positive charge, double bond here, and because of shift of this negative charge, here also we get a double bond, water molecule is eliminated. So, this group is NO2 plus. So, this is called electrophile, positively charged group, hence it is called electrophile. So, now in the first step, electrophile is generated. We shall move on to the second step, that is reaction between benzene and electrophile. So, we have benzene plus electrophile is NO2 plus, NO2 plus. This pi electrons attacks on electrophile to give a carbocation intermediate. So, just like our previous mechanism in the case of chlorination, here also one of the carbon gets nitro group, as a result the adjacent carbon gets a positive charge. So, this is called carbocation intermediate. So, step 3, last step is re-aromatization of this carbocation intermediate. So, you know this carbocation intermediate has one hydrogen and nitro groups over this carbon atom. So, in the medium we have HSO4 minus, that HSO4 minus capture this proton, leading to formation of new pi bond between these two carbon atom. So, as a result we get aromatic benzene ring along with the nitro group over this carbon atom, and a proton is liberated that reacts with HSO4 minus to form sulfuric acid. So, originally started sulfuric acid is obtained at the end of the reaction, whereas nitric acid is used for nitration, benzene is converted into nitrobenzene, and a molecule of water is eliminated in the first step. So, that is what I have written here. So, one molecule of water is eliminated, but sulfuric acid is obtained at the end again. So, that can be recycled, that can be used for next step. So, third electrophilic substitution reaction is sulfonation reaction. So, we have seen chlorination and nitration. Just like these two reactions, sulfonation reaction also takes place in the same manner. So, here benzene reacts with the fuming sulfuric acid to give the product called benzene sulfonic acid. So, SO3H group comes over benzene ring, it is called benzene sulfonic acid. So, fuming sulfuric acid means it is very highly concentrated sulfuric acid, it is also called as oleum. So, sulfur trioxide gas passed through concentrated sulfuric acid solution to give oleum or fuming sulfuric acid. So, what is the mechanism? So, as usual it has 3 steps. So, first step is generation of electrophile. So, here H2SO4 undergo dissociation to give SO3 plus H2. So, basically you know sulfuric acid is nothing but sulfur trioxide gas is passed through water. So, when sulfur trioxide gas is passed through water, we get sulfuric acid. So, H2SO4 itself has sulfur trioxide gas in the water. Okay. So, this sulfur trioxide gas is called as electrophile. So, just see here, it does not contain any positive ion. This electrophile does not contain any positive ion, but still it is called electrophile. Reason is it is electron deficient neutral molecule. Okay. So, the second step is reaction between benzene and the electrophile, that is sulfur trioxide. You see benzene has electron rich pi bond. So, this pi bond attacks on electron deficient sulfur of sulfur trioxide. So, we get this carbocation intermediate. So, SO3, this bond shift over oxygen, as a result it becomes SO3 minus. These pi electrons are taken up to get this electrophile to attach on this carbon atom. So, the adjacent carbon get a positive charge. Next, last step, step 3, here re-aromatization takes place, leading to the formation of the final product. So, the intermediate carbocation is SO3 minus with the positive charge over this carbon atom. Now, you know this carbon also contain one hydrogen. So, SO3 minus capture this hydrogen and this bond pair of electron shift here as a pi bond. So, we get benzene ring or re-aromatization takes place. So, here SO3 minus gets this proton and converts into SO3H. So ultimately benzene is converted into benzene sulfonic acid. So this is the third electrophilic substitution reaction taking place on benzene molecule. Now the fourth electrophilic substitution reaction, that is Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Alkylation reaction. What is the Friedel-Crafts alkylation? So here benzene reacts with an alkyl halide. Say for example CH3Cl, it is an alkyl halide. So benzene reacts with alkyl halide in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride as a catalyst. In the presence of aluminium chloride catalyst, we get corresponding alkylated benzene. So benzene is converted into toluene or methylated benzene by treating benzene with methyl chloride in the presence of catalyst anhydrous aluminium chloride. So we have to see the mechanism. As usual, there are 3 steps in the mechanism. First step is generation of electrophile. You know, aluminium chloride is a Lewis acid. So it accepts the electrons from the neighboring molecule. So here the CH3Cl, this CCl bond pair of electrons are donated to aluminium chloride along with this chlorine atom. So as a result, we get CH3 plus AlCl4 minus. So this bond pair of electron along with this chlorine atom is donated to aluminium chloride. So it is converted into AlCl4 and this CH3Cl is converted into CH3 plus. So this positively charged methyl group is called electrophile because it has positive charge. Now the second step, here benzene reacts with electrophile, it is methyl carbocation. This pi electron attacks on electron deficient methyl carbocation to form methylated carbocation intermediate. So that is the second step. Third step is loss of proton leading to re-aromatization to form toluene molecule. So here we have carbocation and you know this carbon has one more proton. So AlCl4 intermediate formed in the first step has a negative charge. This group takes this proton, so bond pair of electrons shift to this carbon-carbon bond. So a new pi bond is formed between these 2 carbon atoms. So we get re-aromatized alkylated benzene plus AlCl4 minus capture a proton and converts into AlCl3 plus HCl. So ultimately benzene is converted into corresponding alkylated benzene. So in this case we have taken alkyl group as methyl group, hence benzene is converted into corresponding toluene. Okay. So this is what we call Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. So for CET purpose, you can take one more example, that is benzene reacts with propyl chloride. What could be the product? So if you just think about this mechanism, you can see in the product Cl group is replaced, this alkyl group is directly attached to benzene ring. So in the same way, you may predict that we get propyl benzene. So AlCl3 will capture this bond pair of electrons from this CCl bond. So, there will be formation of carbocation that will interact with the benzene to give propyl benzene. This is our expectation, but actually product formed will be isopropyl benzene. Isopropyl benzene, that will be the product. Why isopropyl benzene is formed instead of propyl benzene? So, that can be explained with the help of stability of carbocations. Stability of carbocations. You know, there are three types of carbocations. They are primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations. Say for example, this is primary carbocation, it is secondary carbocation, it is tertiary carbocation. Among these three, the most stable carbocation is tertiary, then comes secondary, and the least stable one is primary. So, now you see the mechanism. CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl reacts with aluminum chloride. So, this bond pair of electrons are donated to aluminum chloride. We get CH3, CH2, CH2 carbocation. So, this carbocation is primary carbocation. Since primary carbocation is little unstable, this carbocation undergo rearrangement. You see, the next carbon, second carbon has two hydrogens. One of the hydrogen migrate to terminal carbon having positive charge. So, as a result, positive charge comes over middle carbon atom. So, migration of hydrogen leading to the formation of secondary carbocation. So, compared to primary, this carbocation is more stable. So, to attain stability, this rearrangement takes place. So, because of rearrangement, this primary carbocation immediately converts into secondary carbocation. Now, this secondary carbocation reacts with benzene to form corresponding isopropyl benzene. So, this carbon of benzene attacks on carbon having positive charge. That is carbon present at the middle of this propyl group. So, the secondary carbon has a positive charge. So, this carbon attacks on this carbon. So, we get isopropyl benzene. So, this kind of question is arrived in many of CET exams. So, you should aware of one thing, that these primary carbocations may undergo rearrangement to give secondary carbocation, because it is more stable compared to primary carbocation. Now, the last electrophilic substitution reaction is Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. So, what is Friedel-Crafts acylation? You know Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Here what happens? An alkyl group attached to benzene ring. So, hydrogen atom of benzene is replaced by an alkyl group, then it is called Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Now, here hydrogen of benzene ring will be replaced by an acetyl group, or it is also called as acyl group. Then it is called Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. So, just like alkyl halide, now the starting molecule is acetyl halide. Say for example, acetyl chloride. So, acetyl chloride is taken as a reagent for acylation reaction. And the catalyst used is anhydrous aluminum chloride. It is also used in alkylation reaction. Same catalyst is also used for Friedel-Crafts acetylation reaction. So, we get corresponding acetylated benzene called acetophenone. So, this molecule is called acetophenone. So HCl will be the byproduct. So how mechanism goes? So first step will be generation of electrophile. So it is very similar to Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. CH3COCl, it is called acetyl chloride or acyl chloride. It reacts with Lewis acid. So this bond pair of electrons along with the chlorine is given to aluminum chloride because it is electron deficient. So as a result, we get CH3CO positive charge plus AlCl4. So this is our electrophile. Acetyl carbocation is the electrophile generated during Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. So second step is reaction between benzene and carbocation. So these pi electrons attack on carbon containing positive charge. Carbon containing positive charge is carbonyl carbon has positive charge. So we get COCH3 with the positive charge on the next carbon atom. Okay. So third step, re-aromatization of this carbocation intermediate to form acetophenone. You know this carbon atom has one proton. So AlCl4 is the one of the intermediate formed in first step. That negatively charged AlCl4 takes this proton and electron pairs are given to this carbon-carbon bond. So it converts into carbon-carbon pi bond. So we get re-aromatized molecule product plus AlCl4 takes a proton, converts into AlCl3 plus HCl. So we get the final acetophenone molecule. So many a times in your exam questions comes benzene plus CH3COCl AlCl3. What is the product? So there will be a question mark. You should write the final product. So most of the students write like this. CH3CO they write. Reason is, in the case of alkylation, we take what? RCl group. So Cl is eliminated, R group attaches to benzene ring. So we get corresponding alkylated benzene. R groups goes on benzene ring. In the same way, student feel that CH3CO group is R, so that Cl is removed, R group attaches to benzene ring. R means CH3CO, so they will write CH3CO groups on benzene ring. It is true, it is a kind of RCl, but remember the carbocation is formed on which carbon? It is on carbonyl carbon, not on methyl carbon. So benzene ring will attack on carbonyl carbon, so direct bond formation takes place between the benzene and carbonyl carbon and not with the methyl carbon. It is wrong. So direct bond formed between carbonyl carbon and carbon of a benzene ring. Okay. So we get acetophenone. It is a wrong answer. So be careful when you take acetyl chloride, bond takes place between benzene and carbonyl carbon of acetyl chloride. Okay. So these are the 5 important electrophilic substitution reactions taking place with benzene. Not only with benzene, even in your higher classes, you may get several aromatic molecules like phenol, ethers, benzoic acid, etc. So in all aromatic molecules, these electrophilic substitution reactions takes place. So commonly discussed electrophilic substitution reactions are halogenation, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. I told in the beginning that benzene will not undergo addition reaction. What is the reason? Benzene is resonance stabilized. So, the 3 pi bonds are delocalized, so they are highly stable due to resonance. Means they cannot be used for addition reaction. But under drastic conditions, benzene can also be made to undergo addition reaction. What do you mean by drastic condition? If you heat benzene at very high temperature and pressure, then at that high temperature and pressure conditions, it may forcefully undergo addition reaction. So, such high temperature and pressure is called drastic condition. Okay. So, under drastic condition, benzene can also undergo addition reaction. So, if you treat with hydrogen under catalytic medium at a very high temperature and pressure, hydrogen may add across this double bond. So, we get corresponding saturated cyclohexane molecule. It is saturated cyclohexane molecule. In the same way, if you treat benzene with a halogen molecule, say for example chlorine molecule, in the presence of UV light, it undergoes addition reaction across these pi bonds. So, we get corresponding benzene hexachloride. So, it is a saturated molecule having 6 chlorine atoms on each carbon atoms. Each carbon has a single chlorine atom, put together there are 6 chlorine atoms. So, this molecule is called benzene hexachloride, generally written as BHC. This molecule also has one more common name called gamexane. So, gamexane, you know, you may use in your home. Okay. So, gamexane is nothing but benzene hexachloride obtained by addition of chlorine on benzene molecule in the presence of sunlight. So, now you should remember that there are 2 reaction conditions. In the presence of aluminum chloride, electrophilic substitution takes place on benzene to give chlorobenzene. In the absence of aluminum chloride, but in the presence of light, energy, addition reaction takes place to we get benzene hexachloride. So, carefully observe what is the reaction condition given. In the presence of Lewis acid catalyst, substitution reaction. In the absence of catalyst, but in the presence of sunlight, addition reaction takes place. So, we get benzene hexachloride. Okay. So, this is something about addition reaction of benzene. Now, we shall see one more reaction, that is combustion reaction. What do you mean by combustion? Combustion is nothing but burning or heating any compound with the oxygen. So, hydrocarbons also undergo combustion very easily with oxygen. So, you may know several hydrocarbons like methane, ethane, propane, butane. So, you have LPG gas in your home, right? So, it has these hydrocarbons. So, they readily undergo combustion with oxygen. It gives lots of energy. So, how does this combustion reaction takes place? So, our molecules have carbon and hydrogen. So, hydrocarbon will have X number of carbon, Y number of hydrogen. I just write XY, I do not know what is the number of carbon and hydrogen. Okay. So, it reacts with oxygen to give corresponding carbon dioxide and water with the elimination of large amount of energy. So, amount of energy is liberated, that is why I write it as negative, exothermic reaction. So, combustion of hydrocarbon takes place with oxygen, leading to the formation of carbon dioxide and water with the liberation of lots of energy. So, benzene is also a hydrocarbon, C6H6. It also reacts with oxygen to give corresponding carbon dioxide and water with the liberation of energy. So, if you balance, there are 6 carbons, so I put 6 here, so 6 hydrogen, so 3 water, 3 into 2, 6 hydrogen. So, now on right hand side 12 plus 3, 15 oxygen, left hand side we have only 2, so to balance I should put 15 by 2. It is balanced equation for combustion of benzene. So, benzene undergo combustion with oxygen to give carbon dioxide and water with the liberation of large amount of energy. Okay. So, not only benzene, all other hydrocarbons also undergo combustion with oxygen to give lots of energy. So, these are some important chemical reactions of benzene. So, what are the important reactions we have discussed so far? One is electrophilic substitution reaction. It has 5 important reactions: chlorination, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation, Friedel-Crafts acylation. Each reaction has 3-step mechanism. So, you may be asked to write mechanism of any one of electrophilic substitution reaction. It is very important for 3 marks. Any one mechanism will be asked, maybe chlorination, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation or Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Then we have seen 2 addition reactions, one is with hydrogen, another one is with chlorine in the presence of sunlight. Third one is combustion reaction. On combustion, benzene gives carbon dioxide and water with the liberation of energy. You may heard about sooty flame. Sooty flame. What it means? Sooty is nothing but a smoky flame. Smoky flame. See, these organic molecules, aromatic molecules have large number of carbon atoms. See, benzene has 6 carbon atoms in a cyclic ring. So, on heating, on combustion, it gives large amount of carbon dioxide. So, because of the evolution of large amount of carbon dioxide, there will be production of smoke. So, flame gives sooty flame or smoky flame. So, there will be large amount of evolution of smoke. So, this is one of the important characteristics of aromatic compounds. So, in your higher class, you will find out in the laboratory, if a compound gives a smoky flame on heating, it will be aromatic molecule. If there is no sooty smell or a smoky flame, then it is non-aromatic compound. So, it is the simplest method to check whether the compound is aromatic or non-aromatic.